Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the 2023 Kurt S. Adler Monster Jam Christmas Ornament Collection. So, yeah, it's just these 5 little Christmas ornaments. Anyway, let's get into the video. Oh my god, am I excited for today's video. For those of you who don't know, the video that we're about to make here with these 5 little Christmas ornaments is a pretty cool one because based on last year, which I did do this last year, I did the 2022 mini Christmas ornament collection by Kurt S. Adler for Monster Jam, and that was pretty cool. So this is awesome to have back once again, and I think if everything played out correctly, this should be up. This is my Christmas video for the year. This is my Christmas special. So that's pretty cool. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you all are having had a good year up to this point. Now we're going to take a look at these. Now, like I said, I did review the 2022 set last year, and it was a pretty fun little video. In fact, it was my as of right now, it is my 4th most popular video on my channel. It has 14,000 views, which is pretty flippin' awesome. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping that this video will get the same treatment and it will get that many views. I'm hoping, but you know what? I'm not gonna beg for it or anything. We'll just let you guys decide if this video deserves that many views. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna be taking a look at 5 little Christmas ornaments here today. Now the cool thing is that 2 of the Christmas ornaments we're gonna look at are actually repeats from the year before. So I'll be able to compare them to the other versions, in which I literally have sitting on my Christmas tree right behind me. And yes, at the end of the video, I will put all 5 of them on my Christmas tree so you guys can see what they look like dangling from piney branches. But anyway, that out of the way, I've got the 5 trucks right here. We are going to start with this first truck here, which I think is pretty cool. I almost made a mistake of saying these are in alphabetical order. They aren't, but you know, it was worth the shot of trying to notice something. But anyway, the first one we're going to look at here is arguably a truck that I'm glad that they made. I'm really glad that they made, just because I think this truck is cool in real life and I've always kind of been a fan of it. And that's Blue Thunder, excuse me. So this is pretty cool to see Blue Thunder as a Christmas ornament. And I'm going to be honest, right off the bat, I can tell you the 2023 ones are way better than the 2022 Christmas ornaments. These ones are way more detailed, and they just all around look way better. So let's take a look at it here. We'll start on this side. So as you can see, it's the classic Blue Thunder. We got BKT tires and everything. The blue body, black chassis setup, black tires with the silver rims. I'm gonna try and get this little dangly bit out of the way. We got the black tires with the silver rims, white BKT printing. The only really big complaint that I have about this one is that the headlights are red. I don't understand why the headlights are red. That's a bit goofy to me, but other than that, this is a pretty spot-on replication. The field of power looks different. I don't know about that. There's just a couple of details so far on here that I don't think feel right, but the field of power there on the back, Blue Thunder, looks really cool. I really do like that a lot. The only big problem I just now noticed about the side panel is that the side panel of the trucks, or the side panels of the truck, are not supposed to match, because the real life truck had a split paint job, and I'm now realizing that they kind of got that wrong. Much like last year's though, you'll notice that these stickers themselves are actually not centered on anything very well. Kurt S. Adler has apparently a really bad problem with tampo slides. And then of course we got the Monster Jam logo down here on the bottom, on the front of the chassis. So there you go, everybody. That is the first Christmas ornament, which is Blue Thunder. So what I thought was interesting last year is that we didn't get a full-blown Gravedigger in the pack. We got a Gravedigger the Legend, or rather a blue panel Gravedigger. We didn't get an actual Gravedigger, which I thought was really strange. Actually, more if anything, we got the original Gravedigger the Legend, which was pretty cool. But this year, in the pack, we got a legit Gravedigger, which is really cool to see. So As you can see, it is the classic Gravedigger. We got this really cool green beadlock set up on the tires here, which I like a lot. Other than that, it's just, you know, your typical Gravedigger. You got the Monster Jam logo on the chassis there, which looks pretty cool. And other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. They got the headlight details in there. They got the green paint on the inside the fender wells. What do you think of that, Hot Wheels? A Christmas ornament, a micro-scale Christmas ornament company got the green flames in the crevice right there. Not even you could do that. That is shocking. But if we take a look at the top, you can see all the cool detail there. Gravedigger, bad to the bone. I don't know why the flames, oh wow, that's weird. If you guys can see it, the flames are sort of covered up with black paint, and I don't know why. That is really strange that they did that. I don't know what that's all about. Really weird. Gravedigger, you got Grim there, bad to the bone written on there. And yeah, it's pretty much just a stereotypical Gravedigger. They got all the side panel detailing correct, which I think is really cool. I want to see if the side panel says Spin Master on it. I think it says Spin Master, which is really cool. I like that. The other thing I noticed is that the packaging, like this box, for example, if you look at the box, it actually matches the 2022, 2023, 2024 box style for the Spin Master diecast with World Finals 20. However, this nowhere on it says it's affiliated with Spin Master, which I think is really interesting. And the reason why I find that so interesting is because last year, the box for these literally had the Rev and Go Gravedigger on the side of it, which is a Spin Master toy. Yeah, weird. I don't get it, but that's whatever. Anyway, there you go. That is our second Christmas ornament, which is Gravedigger. Can't have Gravedigger here without the famous co-truck, the sister truck, if you will, Son-uva Digger. This is a re-release from the previous year. We did get a Son-uva Digger last year. This one, in my opinion, is probably the most goofy looking out of all the trucks we're going to look at today. It looks really strange, and there's a lot of details on it that I need to point out here that really don't work. For example, if you notice the Monster Jam logo here is really big, and it's actually in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be in this corner right here rather than up here by the window, so it's not even in the right spot. Other than that, the graphic of the graveyard on the side looks fine. If you'll notice, we have a Willys front end, which is huge because last year, yep, I've got it right here, the 2022 Kurt S. Adler Son-uva Digger Christmas ornament. As you can see, this thing wasn't even close on the hood, but they at least made it up on the Son-uva Digger this year, and I really do appreciate that. Let's get that ugly one from last year out of here. So they really did fix that and get that Willys front end on there. You got the Monster Jam logo on the front of the chassis. All of the other detail matches the other side. Got all of the flames. For some reason, there's no flames on this fender, which is really weird. I don't quite get that. And then there's the Son-uva Digger logo back here. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. I really do like that they got as much detail on this one as they did. It looks absolutely amazing. So there you go, everybody. That is Christmas ornament number 3, Son-uva Digger. Truck number 4 is our other repeat from last year. So I do have both versions on deck and ready to go. So we will look at both of them up close and personal. And that is, of course, El Toro Loco right here. So this is really cool. I really do think this updated El Toro Loco is a lot better than the previous one, albeit still not great. So as you can see, it's just pretty much El Toro Loco. You got the logo, which is the wrong color. The Monster Jam logo there with the flames. The flames look cool. They look like the airbrush, which I really like. You got the teeth with the gold tooth. Not on the modern one, which I think is strange. BKT, BKT. All the detail that there needs to be on a El Toro Loco truck. Still got the horns that look like bananas. However, these are movable, which I think is strange. Those are actually movable plastic. Chin hair, the nose and flames is not centered, but that's okay. El Toro Loco logo on the back with the flames. So pretty simple, really. Not that convoluted of a truck design. However, it is definitely an improvement from the year before. That is for sure. The year before tried to make like some sort of hybrid between the old one and the new one, and it really did not work. They tried. I will give them that on the old one, but there are just so many things wrong with the old one. It's not even funny. But you know what? I will say if both of them together are not perfect, but I think that they both work in their own ways. This tried to be the old one. This tried to be the new one. Neither of them did their job very well, but you know what? That is okay. I will take it. So there you go, everybody. That is the 4th Christmas ornament here, El Toro Loco. Let's get on to the final one. One more Christmas ornament to go. We did get a Max D last year. Spoiler, that is what the next truck, the final truck is. We did get a Max D last year, but it was a lot like the 10th anniversary Max D in the sense that it had the modern design, but it had no spikes. Well, this one here is the very famous World Finals Red Max D. There are some problems, as you can see, like the Max D logo is shrunk, like squished for some reason. BKT printing also slid on this one. But other than that, I think this one absolutely cooks with how cool it is. The front end looks a little silly now that I look at it, but that's all right. Other than that, every single detail on this truck is actually pretty freaking good. They did a good job shrinking this one down into a Christmas ornament. It is pretty hard to get all this detail onto such a tiny scale, so I do have to applaud them. Well, like the Maximus face looks freaking amazing. So I do have to applaud them. This did turn out pretty good with what they were working with. My only complaint with this one is that the Max D logo looks squished. I wish they would have made it a bit bigger and filled up that panel a bit more. But yeah, that is it. That is literally the last one and all I really have to say about these. So there you go, everybody. That is Max D Red. Let's get to the Christmas tree, and you can see all 5 of them together as well. So there you go, everybody. This is the Christmas tree right here. Pardon the mess, by the way. I have a lot of crap just stacked up randomly. So as you can see, we've got last year's oh God, that is blinding. We've got last year's Max D. We've got this year's Son-uva Digger. Last year's El Toro Loco. Last year's Gravedigger the Legend. Over here we have the new Gravedigger. Down here we have Blue Thunder. We have the new El Toro Loco, the old Son-uva Digger, the new Max D, and then over here from last year we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So that is, if I zoom out here, all of the Christmas ornaments together as one. So there are 10 Christmas ornaments right there if you can count them up. And yeah, there you go. That is both sets of Christmas ornaments, last year's and this year's, all put together as one. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching and have a very Merry Christmas. Peace out.